is to whoever that it may concern. For example, I can be here. I can say that we stood for the GoFundMe. We supported the GoFundMe. Okay, but at the end of the day, we were disappointed. I can use the word we were disappointed. Who are those we?
No. We is a collective statement. It carries everyone.
It doesn't involve you. It's to whoever it may concern.
Yeah. They are just part of it. They know. Listen, Paparino, English is very difficult. Listen to me. There is a difference between to whom it may concern and we.
Okay, let me get something very well. To whoever that something may concern, that is more than one. Wait. Yeah. To whoever that something may concern, that is more than one. Which pronoun do you use for them? Which pronoun? Any pronoun used for more than one person. As long as it's more than one person.
Yeah, to an extent. But you know, there are some things, there are cases that happen sometimes. You should do things like this, like one talent sing, or one kind of a program, or they want you to come in and join. They will say, to whom it may concern.
Big Johnny, I can say, okay, that we have been supporting Yomi, okay, all this while. I can also say, supporting Baba Mohbad, okay? It means that I and another more than one person, that's only what it means. I could have said I have been supporting Baba Mohbad.
You are right. Let me quickly correct you. We can be in a class. And we are 50. And they asked us to vote. And about 25 or 30 people voted. When they ask you now, you say we voted. And when you say the entire class, which is we, all of them, no. So it now comes to a stage where you now say part of the class voted.
No,
some part of the class
that is not.
Wait. When you are next of your friends that voted, they will now say we voted. And when I'm in the midst of my friends that did not vote, I will say we didn't vote. So a collective statement can be used when it's one. That is why it's collective one.
No.
Who has won? They are not part of those one we are talking about.
We Johnny. Hold on, Johnny, please.
I have to clarify the way. Today's topic is about we.
I hear you.
To whom it may concern might come in some context. And I will tell you, let me explain further what he's saying here. It could be 50 or 100, like you said, and probably 35. And if you're using the word we, 35 people, which the word concern, not the entire 50.
That is what I'm telling him.
No, he's right.
I can say we are very cultured. Johnny, can I say we Yoruba people are very cultured? Can I say so?
Yeah, it's a general.
Yes, you can say so.
But does that mean that every Yoruba is cultured?
No, not every Yoruba.
So to who it may concern in that Yoruba? Because I believe I'm not the only one that is cultured in Yoruba.
My brother, you are trying to twist this word. When I came in, I was quick to say I'm not part of the we. I said it clearly. Or didn't I say
but you are not a minority in whatever you stand.
But I'm not part of the we. In a parliament,
she was referring to those that were that it concerned. She wasn't referring to you.
Wait, let me tell you something. Paparino.
Can I say
excuse me, sir, Mr. Abi. In the parliament, there are majority, there are minority. When they want to pass a vote on any issue, do you know majority carries the vote? And that does not mean that there are not 3, 4, 5 people that didn't vote for them to pass those things. But when they want to write it out or they want to make it in the constitution, they can say the Senate passed a vote. And some of
No.
Yes, that's what they can say.
The right word is okay. Like it depends how and where you're using the word we. For example, now we voted the Nigerian president. If Fulana would say, but if you say your Nigerian president is not good, they'll say, but you guys voted for him.
Yes, okay? You are right.
For you to be saying that you didn't vote for is irrelevant.
Yes, it's irrelevant. Yes, you are right, because majority carries the vote. So I submit on this issue. Thank you very much.
You have clarified the way. Now let's come back to the IT guy's question, because I think a lot of people did not understand that question. Okay, and that is why I didn't involve myself, because again, as I've said it before, we have to open our mind. We have to sometimes see ourselves like a school, like learning and teaching from each other, okay, without any dominance or any authority or whatever. I mean, having things broken down in the way people can get it, understand. I think that should be the order of the day. People should be able to, see through this way, adapt through this way, so that you won't be like one person will just come and assert authority on us, even when they are wrong, we won't even know. So let us create a learning environment, please. Okay? The IT guy's question, let's remove emotion. Every emotion set aside, please. Okay? Let's say we are in the learning settings and we want to test our intelligence. Okay? And we have a case of Mohbad on the table. Now, for the past 17 months, what evidence has anyone provided that can assure us of justice today as it stands? I open the floor. Anyone want to answer it? You can answer it. The IT guy was only focused on Yomi, which I think that was a discussion. But now let's make it overall, including Paparino, including all of you. What evidence can we say anyone has provided since Mohbad died that we can stand on today that this is what is going to court as it stands today till today? I don't know from next tomorrow, I don't know from tomorrow, but as of today, from the day Mohbad died till today, what evidence is out there recognized as a convincing evidence, undeniable evidence of how Mohbad died, of what killed Mohbad? Go on, I open the floor.
Good morning. I just want to chip in something, because the question is a bit dicey. It's a bit dicey the way you said it. Why did I say
it's dicey? Okay. Please, can you let other people to talk?
No, I'm not the one talking.
Okay, Golden Seal, you were not speaking. Anyway, Mr. John, please wait. Go on, Golden Seal. Don't speak for other people. Speak for yourself. Now you can speak. Please be muted, Mr. Big John, because I opened the floor for everyone to answer.
Okay, sorry. Go on, Mr.
So you go in. Yeah. I didn't want, if I say anybody can come, whoever is available is going to speak on it. So go on, Mr. Big John.
Okay, sorry.
Please.
Mrs. Golden, I'm not the kind of person that things. I'm very good at learning, and I this night. Thank you very much, everyone. I said your because based on what is on ground, we are talking about maybe you have to differentiate between the corona courts or the proper courts. But when you are talking about the corona courts, which the government is going to prosecute through the DPP on advice, then there is no evidence at all. There's no evidence on that issue. We are just blabbling around, trying to say this or that. But when you make a proper court, when the court resumes, because the case has not been charged to court.
Who takes evidence to court when the court resumes? Who takes evidence to court?
Who takes evidence to court?
Yes.
Police. Is the police now
So which evidence has been given to the police right now that is convincing?
My brother, please listen to me. I don't want to argue too much.
All right.
I've just told you now that the court has not been open. There's no court now.
What are you taking there, even if it's open?
Listen to me, sir. Please, you ask a question, please.
I'm listening.
The court has not been open right now. What is open now is a place where we need to find as is dead and bring an evidence that will be used in the court of law. That is what the corona is meant for, corona court. where there will be findings or where there will be justification of what to take to the courts. So right now, no evidence, no concrete evidence for the corona or to be taken to the court. But when the courts receive, that is why Yomi, Odogu, justice for Mohbad. The guy is crying that, please, the state CID, the commissioner of police, should release that video. The video is there. Adura has confessed that the video is there. That will be a concrete evidence. With that video, the complete video, I think there will be a dicey situation taking things to court. Thank you.
Thank you, Big Johnny.
Next is...
Hello.
Richie, let me go my own. My own, I could drive a vehicle for the next 20 minutes, so let me be quick.
Mr. Paparino, please hold on. Let Abby come in. She has wanted to talk since, please. Sorry, I know you are a gentleman.
Okay, it's all right. Thank you. I do.
Mr. Video, are you still fighting? Are you fighting for your crush now? What is this? Go on. What are you doing?
Thank you, Mr. Vigo. I concur with Mr. Big Johnny. There ain't any evidence, and I would say so far what Yomi has done has given the police, or let me say the detectives or investigators, some leads, like things they can focus on and where to actually go to dig out the evidence that's needed. For instance, looking at the matter of the CCTV and the statement that was given in the beginning, how he revealed the uprooting or the uprooted CCTV. And secondly, looking at the narrative of the distance between the hospital and Moore's house. That's another lead as well. And also, it is through him that we got to get the clip. I'm not quite sure about this one anyway. The clip showing Moore's injury on the head. So it's not evident enough. It needs to be supported. It needs more investigation to be done. Most of the things he has done just leading to evidence. Thank you so much. I'll end there.
Thank you, Abby.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Abby. Paparino, it is not new to every one of us that Mr. Yomi has exposed a lot of leads given to police to get more evidence to support whatever they must have had before. Police themselves has quashed the first lead they had in the court, where they told us that Prime Boy fought Mohbad, not him, injected Mohbad died. They removed the first leg by themselves. That Mohbad fought at the show, there was no evidence to show or to substantiate that Mohbad actually fought at the show. They deemed fit to quash that evidence or that lead. Now, Yomi Fabayi was the person who went to that estate and exposed to the whole world that there were cameras in that estate. Police is yet to debunk or to accept that they are working to that or towards that. along the line, in the effort of Yomi Fabayi, we were able to also lay hands on the 3 seconds video which Adura, the owner of the phone, who chatted with Yomi and the account, has agreed that there was or there is 10-minute video of that incident. Police is yet to also work on that, which could be a possible lead or evidence to what actually happened to Mohbad. It has also been established in the coroner inquest by the wife of the deceased woman, Cynthia, that Mohbad actually died in the house. What further is to know how he died in the house. Which what they have been telling us is the nurse and their words are not corroborating. To High Court, I know there will be more professionals interrogating the wife to substantiate further how her husband died in the house. When you talk about evidence to go to court, right now, what we are having is lead. And this lead cannot be thrown away. Except the police don't want to do what they are supposed to do. We have enough leads that could show the world how Mohbad died. If Adura could come out and say, I have a video, and there's an evidence, a written verbal evidence to back up that statement of that 3 seconds video. And he came out to say that video exists as is in that phone. He used the phone before he sold the phone. And that video can be retrieved anytime, any day. What the public is asking police to do is to bring this video and to use it as an evidence. Because I don't know why we keep on going back and forth on this matter. We will be seen as an unserious nation if we are looking for justice to Mohbad and we are still questioning possible evidence that could be used in the court of law. Amongst ourselves, or are we jealousing each other? And which is not supposed to be. If one person has deemed it fit to risk his own life, coming out, organizing press conference, organizing rally, and these are instruments of the public to air their view to the government or their grievances to the government. And what you could do is to say this person's effort is in futility. Meanwhile, the authority the person is speaking to, they are accepting whatever he's bringing to the table. If he's chasing clouds, police will have cautioned him or arrested him or what have you. Why is it the public that is dragging the same process we are trying to build to get at police down? Because the lead we have in an advanced country where most of us are living is enough evidence to arrest people in that Mohbad's house. But as the case may be, this is Nigeria. It showed the weaknesses we have in our system. And that is why people travel out of this country, and over there they will tell you that that is not a serious nation. Incidents why they call us nation. What all of us have been 17 months is to build a better society, is to expose crime. People are being kidnapped every day. If I tell you I got to Abuja, Paparino, and the PA to Ajuda was kidnapped, and they pay a ransom of over 30 million naira. Commissioner of Police, I saw them yesterday with police and the galleon entering bush without helicopter, without drone. Are we joking? Is this how we want to combat crime? We saw the Afenifere youth leader who was released of recent from the kidnappers den. And all what we do is to pull down the effort of what we are trying to build. All of us, nobody was in Mohbad's house here. We ought to support a system, support the energy anyone is bringing to the table to expose these people, not to discourage them. We are talking about evidence. It is the law court that will call it evidence. Police might call it lead. This is what we have. It is the judge that will affirm it that, okay, but we have read so many judgments here of homicide cases. You talk about the lady, the outside lady and the outside guy. Who the lady or the guy, I think the Indian, is it India or China, that killed his wife and dragged her on the floor and blood stained the floor. And he was sentenced. That is the lead police took to court, but it is the judge that confirmed it to be evidence. So we have enough lead as it stands. Thank God their words is corroborating that Mohbad died in the house. Rigomotis by professionals. They say rigomotis are setting. And we know the law of rigomotis when someone dies. All what we are asking police to do is simple. Forensic analysis of their phones, cameras, and what have you. That could possibly lead to what Mohbad. If police is not doing it, we need to call them out the more. Not to fight one another or to destroy the possibility of getting a better lead.
Sorry for interjecting. How close do you think we are to the 10 minutes video?
Adura is the closest person to that 10-minute video. He has stated it that is in that phone. The matter is simple. If Adura never come out to state that in that press conference, we will have still be doubting the 3 seconds video. But the 10-minute video, the Adura came out to say no, the longer version exists. He was in the house when Mohbad died. He owns the same gadget. He chatted with Yomi with the same handle. I mean, this is enough lead to hold Adura responsible for that 10-minute video. We don't need to ask Yomi or anybody to go and bring it. It was Adura that made it known to the whole world that the video is even 10 minutes. Bring it out.
So from your last engagement with the police rally, could Yomi not have asked the Nigerian police how close they are to unveil the 10 minutes video.
The IT guy, can I come in?
And how to guy,
Brought me.
he has done a lot, and he submitted his petition, or he submitted his prayer to the Commissioner of Police. And I believe what you just mentioned now is one of them. But Richie, go on. Let me rest.
Yeah. The IT guy. You know, I have to say at this point, is Yomi done everything within his power as a citizen, and he's still doing it. But based on the evidence, lead evidence, I would say, what he has gathered so far, right? And most especially this 3 seconds video, and to the fact that Ajura came and testified the existence of the 10 minutes long base video, and Yomi followed that up extensively, going that on a daily basis, did whatever he could from a citizen perspective, or we call it activist. And at the same time, he was there, even putting pressure on the police that, please, guys, don't fail me. You know, he is playing the kind of the best approach, the best strategic approach. He's friend with them. If things are going his way, and if they suspect anything, then he called them out. He's not shy to do that. So when you look at this from this perspective, it's not Yomi to be blamed. It's actually the police are to be blamed. So I won't put any judgmental.
Are we intentionally avoiding the ISIS questions, or we just?
I'm asking this question because the question he asked is the question he asked.
The original question was,
what Yomi has done.
Yomi provide, that is substantial enough.
And I'm saying
as an evidence. What has anybody, including Paparino, provided for 17 years as an evidence?
And I'm telling you,
as an evidence. When I say evidence, I expect you to have the knowledge of what evidence is and what can be regarded as an evidence.
I think you are in a better position to answer that question. Please.
I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere.
Richie, sorry, let me drop this for the last time, Paparino. Now, if Yomi brings out the CCTV camera today, who will pronounce it evidence? Who will substantiate it to become evidence? Is it Yomi or police or court? Paparino, that's
the evidence will be substantiated in court. That is all the evidence will be substantiated. Correct?
Okay. Now, when you said evidence, what you talking about the physical evidence? That's what you're focusing on, right?
No. When I say evidence, any evidence that is regarded. Don't forget, evidence in the Evidence Act. Okay, if it is physical, it has to be visible, it has to be audible. But if it is going to be, let me say, oral, Section 140 says it has to be voluntarily given by any witness. That is, the person must have confessed to the police, and the person will be willing. For example, now, the person who told Yomi, right, that how we pushed Mohbad, that person now will voluntarily stand in front of the court and repeat it again, not deny it, but repeat it, then it will be considered an evidence.
This is what are we there yet? We're not there. You cannot fast forward what is
No. As it stands for that guy, the guy has already have an ongoing case, and I don't think the guy accepted to the fact that those statements were correct.
Paparino, that is not the question. That's not the question he asked. The question he asked for the
Damola guy.
The question he asked for the first time.
I'm talking about
the Damola guy.
Paparino, the question is, let me put it on to you. The question he asked is that, how close is Yomi? How close is Yomi to the...
The man is still here. The green, please ask your question. The green on me to ask your question.
I think I also have a
question for you.
Wait, no, please don't change the conversation. Please, we're not changing. Let us.
We are where we are. And I know a lot is happening.
Can you please phrase your question back? I'm trying to find something.
I'm trying to get narrative. So a lot has happened on this process, and everybody champions Yomi. What has Yomi achieved?
Please, the
green change.
The green door, please. The green door, please. Okay. We're not gonna send anything to.
Okay. Let me not use Yomi.
Let us
I'm not
work
going to
with
use
a
Yomi.
good mind of looking for justice.
Okay. Let me not use Yomi. Let me not use Yomi. Let me use Yomi. The reason why Yomi came into play is because everybody is clamoring on his work and all that. And I appreciate every effort is put into this process. Now, if I want to rephrase this based on the dialogue we've had so far, I'm now going to rephrase it. What has anybody achieved in the last 18 months, aside what we know already, that can assist the inquest to reshape the course of what we know already? What has anybody achieved, regardless of what it is, that can change our perception of actually knowing there's a possibility, given that Naira Marley Larry and we only have to prime right now. What is it that we have found to change the course of that? What is it that anybody, it doesn't matter what it is, that is tangible, that any one of us can say, okay, as a citizen of Nigeria, based on our constitution, I personally, the IT guy, can get a flight from England to Nigeria and say, come, this inquest is open, I have this evidence. What is it that we have that can change the dynamics of what we know already? That's my question.
It's very, very simple, man. Very simple answer. Very simple answer. In one word, I can answer it. The inquest, a shameful one. The security agent has been shameful people. All the evidence has been destroyed. The investigation has not been properly made. The people that were supposed to be arrested are not arrested. And so, in that case, we don't have any evidence because of the role our security agent and the judiciary are playing in this game. Thank you.
I would say that's why it's called a lead. The argument around all this, we concluded, like we as in the speaker so far, that there ain't any evidence, but we have the lead or leads the evidence. Therefore, no one can actually say, I am flying to Nigeria to do this and that and that. It's in the hands of the investigators at this particular juncture. They are to do the needful, to dig out for that we are looking for this to have concrete information or evidence that's needed. So whatever that has resurfaced or surfaced so far, to me, I believe it's enough. It just needs the people to do their job. That's it. It's enough. I mean, I can just give one example. Just one example. And if you allow me, I'll list even 4. Because where we are, I would say we are not too far. We're not too far. We just need a push to the right person or the right persona. That's it.
Yeah.
We regrouping. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sure you understand that, right? Mm-hmm. That's why to you that if there's a lead, right, that could give any evidence on the wall, yeah, I would say that's a more kind of achievement in this movement, right? And when you look at the process concept, what Yomi, I will refer back to Yomi, sorry on this, what he has started, right, is making them running kitty kata kata, whatever you can call it. The whole place is in a mess because of.
Are we here to make people run kitty kata kata?
That's what we should do. That's what we should be doing. Honestly, in a positive way. Are you getting my point? More on the positive side, right? What he has started is spread like a.
If they are running kata kata, I think they also go to club. Does going to club also mean running kata kata? Because I think we see them going to club and enjoying.
I want to focus. I'm not going to focus on the private doings.
They know they go court again, or they know they say hey again, or all those stuff.
Can I talk?
Since you making no selling of no club again.
Yeah, but honestly, on the more serious note, on the more serious note, right? When you look at, the way, even the two evidences, the CCTV and this 3 seconds video, who is jeopardizing it? Who are the people jeopardizing? If I may ask you that question, who are the people supposed to take everything out? Who are the people jeopardizing this airport? Who should be on top of it? So,
okay,
Uncle Richie,
please, I want to ask you, how will you feel if I go out there and say, I know people do it, and say, oh, do you know how we feel when we hear that? Uncle Richie, I want you to be honest.
I'm be honest, no, I've heard that many times.
How do you feel when you hear that?
Because it's my own opinion. I know I wouldn't, because I feel bad. I say, no, this guy hasn't done anything wrong. So, all
right, sir. IT guy, how do you feel when you hear people say what they say about about Paparino and stuff?
Things like what? You mentioned
like when they say, when they say all those stuff that they say about you, that you're not doing anything, like they demean your efforts, like they rubbish your, everything. So why I am here is because I don't know why IT guy, I'm not, I don't like, because I see him as an elderly person, but he keeps mentioning Yomi's name every time. The next minute he's supporting Yomi, the other minute he's calling him names. I'm so sorry. Yomi is a younger guy to him. Probably, I felt the only way we can settle this matter is maybe I should just go to Yomi right now, if I can find him, and tell him to leave justice for Mohbad for some of us. I think that will settle this matter, so that nobody call him
the green, please wait. Go on,
okay. Yeah, because I think that will make, maybe like IT guy happy. I'm not going to mention he's here, he's the one I'm addressing this to. Because the guy, he can't do more than what he is doing. Everybody has for him, yes. But that does not mean, number one, this thing is common sense. He is not the one that went to his inbox. Adura came to him. We all saw it. It was 3 minutes. Then by Adura himself, he said it was 10 minutes. What does that have to do with Yomi? Because to be honest with you, I am tired of hearing Yomi. He is trying.
All right, listen. No.
Can I speak now?
The green place where you have time. Okay, listen.
Thank you.
You have addressed a very pertinent concern. Okay, you have addressed the point you find disturbing. disturbing, or you think, that is not needed, that people don't need to be pulling up other people's whatsoever. Yeah. So we come back to the question. Sometimes we have to understand the conversation, okay, so we can know how to be blunt and how to be true to ourselves. You know, being real with the way things are, the nature of things doesn't spoil anything, right? But lying to oneself, I think it's a big problem. When you lie to yourself, at the end of the day, you end regretting and you end disappointed. Disappointed, yeah. So the question comes back. Listen, for the past 18 months, what do you know, or what have you seen, or what do you think is available that we can call an evidence? Let's even say the police are not doing the right thing. What do we have that an evidence that can be used to fight for Mohbad, to say this is what really killed Mohbad, which we can bet on? It's by coming to which you can bet your money on. Let's say anybody wants. They say $10,000. What can you bet on? Okay. Let's say for example now you see Paparino with a knife, cutting someone's neck, and video recorded it, and you have the video, right? You can bet your money on it because this one is clear to you, irrespective of any interpretation. Before anybody interprets it, it's clear to you. Okay. But now, what do you have that is clear to you, which you can bet on as an evidence on what came about?
Okay, thank you. We have nothing at hand yet. Agreed. But we not having anything at hand, what does it have to do with mentioning Yomi's name, Yomi, like saying people shouldn't do this, we say people shouldn't support him? It's different from...
No, that's not what I'm saying. Forget about it. We don't bring in Yomi now.
No, okay, all right. We don't have anything.
Answer the
I
question.
agree with you.
Answer the question.
We do not have anything. We do not have anything.
Can I say something, please?
Go on.
Thank you. Like the question you just asked now. Let's talk from my own point of view. Like those videos, we can see that they are cutting. Those ones we are seeing, most of the hosts are cutting the videos. The ones some are
those 5 seconds video, 3 seconds
videos where they show the bridal jeep. What happened to this to Mohbad from the show to the house? Those small things are strong evidences. That's if what if the police
evidence of what? Of what killed Mohbad, or of who killed Mohbad?
Yeah, whatever. All joined together.
We have to separate it. We are looking for who killed Mohbad and what killed Mohbad.
Yes, now hold on.
So tell me how to get either of them.
Paparino, hold on, let me finish. Don't, because you let me forget what I'm saying. Please, you will correct me later, but let me finish. Now, if they can look deeply into those videos and everything that's happened, even from their statements from the corona inquest, they've been saying, from everybody's statements, if you put them all together, there are some strong evidences in them. Now, the reason why we are looking at it as if there is no evidences is because all stations settles. That word, all stations settles. So all stations settles. Now, all stations settles. Thank you. Now, all stations settles. That means they don't want to look into those aspects. Anything anybody is saying, they overlook it. They don't want to dig more, dig more harder. They don't want to, go in there and see what is going on. Like, when Sakuma came out, there is CCTV on that street. There's a shop beside Mohbad's house, isn't it? Did they go there and do their investigation? Do you know? Do I know? Of course no. Because why? All station settles is still working. Look at Yomi, for example. He stepped down, isn't it? Brekete is a big foundation. Look at him. He stepped down as well. Can't you ask yourself something is going on? All stations settled is still rolling.
And where Yomi is not affected by the same thing?
Now, hold on now, Paparino. I'm not saying Yomi is not. In as much the station continue rolling, they will not we should look as if anybody that is working on this justice, race for justice for Mohbad, they are not doing anything. Because why is because the station is still there, it's still pumping, the fire is still burning, no stepping down.
Like someone is still settling the stations, for example.
Yes, someone is still on the field.
Maybe who know if it was those people who bought food that they even used to serve your meal.
So anything, see, any Paparino at this point,
station that buy that food.
Paparino, hold on now, at this point, don't let us lie to ourselves, Paparino, at this point, see, anything can happen. At this point, anything can happen. If you look at the rains Baba came out before, earlier, if you look at that rains, beginning, now as time goes on, what happened? Things are coming, changing. If you remember when the issue of this DNA started, Baba was putting more energy. When they invited Baba to Pansi, Baba said, any rubber fin, lobampa, rubber finite. There are a lot of things that you have to look into. That is why it looks as if there is no evidences. Because why all stations settles? That is what I will say. Thank you.
Thank you. Next.
I'm glad for you. I'm glad for you.
I think they're ready.
Well, so I'm back. And you see, when it always seems as if you mentioned a name. Sometimes ago, it was African television all over the place. This time around is Yomi all over the place. Now, you see, my take on this is actually that because we've clamored over Yomi's sort of like work and what he has and what he's brought to the table, he then becomes the man that we look up to. Is the one that took us to the latest anything that we believe something will come out of. That is the reason why his name will come up. But the last time I decided to make it blanket. Now, if everything we have as a public on this black app to rely on is what this guy can bring to us, it is not the problem, is the public and the people that are supporting him that I am addressing. So I will stop mentioning his name because I don't have issues with him. But I have a little bit of misgivings about the clamoring and the support and the sort of like bandwagon around him. Now, if we put things in perspective right now, and we take what Yomi Fabayi is done in this short period of time, which I commend him highly for, because he will do his own thing the way he wants to, whether you like it or not. So let's put that aside, and then let's come back to the nitty-gritty, where Yomi Fabayi is also one of us. Now, my question will still be that what is it that we have found out of our minuscule and our comprehensive findings and out of our emotions and out of our more like private investigation today that can assist the public to have something to loan to the inquest when it opens again, to give us clarity, to give us, buttress us into saying there are other people aside Prime Boy and the nurse. So when the inquest then opens, a recommendation then goes to DPP, and then we'll sideline Naira Marley, Larry, and we then have these two entities, and then at the end of the day, it then is actually thought that is these people that will go to the higher court to go and fight for their lives of not being incarcerated for a considerable period period of time. What is it that we, the public, in our findings, in our advocacy, in everything we've done, all our effort, that we can bring to this and actually kind of get the magistrate to encourage the DPP to say, oh yes, we found something. Is it? Can anybody tell me anything concrete? Concrete.
All right, thank you very much.
Concrete.
We are
That's
still
my
there.
question.
We are still there. We are still on that question. Okay. Okay. Shalake, come on. Yes. And next, please. Big John, have you?
No, I've not spoken.
Rhetoric.
I've told you what we have founded in this case.
Yes.
Is
Come on, please.
we found disappointment. We have found time wasting. We have found frustration.
Okay, do you mind if I quickly, set in some certain parameters so that
We have found a kind of, I don't
Do you
know.
mind if I set in some parameters so that
Yeah,
I can work
say
with
it,
the parameters?
please.
Yes. Now I think I found two things, after listening to the conversations here and there. I think there are these two things that are existing side by side each other. All right. For me, I think there is this thing of making attempt, that is effort. Okay. And another thing, establishing evidence or providing or provisions of evidence. Now, when I say making attempt, now, can we say throughout the 18 months that different persons had made different attempts? Some have made the greatest attempt, some have done so well, they have made a lot of great attempts, all right? But can we say anyone has provided any reliable evidence that we can work with? Because I'm trying to look at these two things now. Making great attempt in whichever way. And there's been so many great attempts, believe me, in terms of money, in terms of effort, analysis, in terms of writing petitions. There's been so many attempts. But in all of this, don't forget, all of these attempts have been met with almost similar, barriers. All of this attempt has been met with so many similar barriers, right? Now, do we underestimate, or do we water down the effort of these persons? How small or how big it might have been? Do we water those efforts? Or we appreciate those efforts, but at the same time recognize that there is still not reliable evidence to depend on, so that we become now open to see whether there can be another way forward? Or should we just sit down and say, okay, this is bingo that we've gotten it? So there are two parameters I want us to work with, and that is why I think if anybody is mentioning Yomi, okay, and this goes to you, the IT guy, I think with utmost of respect, please show some respect to that man's effort, okay, please, okay? You may address the evidence, the case that concerns everybody, right? But when it comes to his attempt, his effort, please, okay? The people on Babamubat's side, they are the worst. They are people with that understanding. They are the one who does that. Let Babamubat. Okay? So I don't think we people who have more understanding, knowledge who understand what it is to do things, right? I don't think ourselves in this position. Fine, Babamubat, someone can say it's just a carpenter, just a bad, they just gangs who just want to, follow blindly. But most of you guys who are here, you can see things. Okay, so please, irrespective of whatsoever, let's remember that whatever we do, people are learning from it, please. And it's showcasing who we are in a nutshell. So please, when it comes to people's effort,
permit me to reiterate. I don't have any problem with Yomi, or I have an issue with the public wrapping things up and believing that this is our solution. So what I'm trying to encourage us to do is that Yomi is doing an incredible work, and I've said what I need to say about him. And I champion his energy. It it is not him I have issues with. It's the notion and the narrative of actually believing that we've got something. What I'm trying to say is, if we believe we've got something, that's something that we have right now. Can it make an impact to change the dynamics? That's my question. But I'm not dismantling his work. And I've always said it, you can even replay anything I've said in the past. So there's something.
I will ask a question.
Big John, let me Big John away. There's something about the man's work and his achievement, and there is we take it and then take it to a different dimension. And that is where I have the issue to say it's got something. If we get substance out of it, then we are somewhere. We then take that little things and then we blow it up out of proportion, and we are not getting anything out of what we are blowing out. That's my problem.
Please help me to ask him one question. The question is very clear. The question is very clear. When you are saying Eniko, Onfowo ira moto, ora Range Rover, please let him answer that.
In terms of going to the streets, and getting the colloquials and getting all the language, we get the language and we follow the language on this black app. Listen, man, we get it on this platform. But as we get it on this platform,
I don't think I've heard you saying this in this conversation.
I've got it in the various other platforms. But the thing is, it's just narrative based on the popular side of it. There is always going to be a funny side of some of these things because it's being played on other platforms, even if you haven't heard it. It is based on.
It's fine. If it was a joke, fine. I mean, you can withdraw it.
So it's a joke. It's more like one of those
okay, please. It's not.
No, it's just a tongue-in-cheek statement. It's just comments that we just joke about.
Yeah, sure. I know. Yeah, truly, sometime, right? Honestly speaking, right? Just like sometime we get worried about how Baba Mohbad and his gangs are going about everything. And we say, now, please, let's get some things. These are reality. Let's be real here. Sometimes we get worried about about how the father of Mohbad is going about this justice and the way people clamor around him, that he's the only one looking for justice. That forces us to say some certain things, right? But at the same time, we also recognize his effort of stepping out of the mother, the brothers, the wife, stepping out and insisting that he wants to know what killed his son. Okay, in some way, that is a reality, that is the truth, that is a fact. He wants to, and he has worked with a lot of people trying to find what when there might have been some other things, misleading factors. Yes, which could make anybody say anything about Baba Mohbad that the man is just for money, just for Range Rover, just for whatsoever. But when truth has to be said, we have to also identify some factors that also comes along. So with that of Yomi as well, I think people should speak freely. People should speak freely. That is how we can know what is what and what is not. Like the other time when I wanted to know whether there was any petition, that was not a bad thing. But what I did was African TV, okay, like watering down this man's effort and calling him, names and personality, jumping to his personality. Like this is man-to-man's effort, right? You can't do that. You can joke around things, you can try to make people see things in some certain way, but at the same time, in the same statement, it's good to also recognize their effort.
You know why?
We can say so with everybody. The same thing for me who is here.
Fake photo, just two fake photo. Trying to bring down somebody with a lot of picture in his showing face in his profile, and somebody with just two fake photos climbing down on somebody's effort. That's too bad, eh? It's too bad.
Thank you. Paparino, let me just come here a little bit and say this from my own thinking. As you said, there are a lot of evidence flying around.
And again, just to make this clear, okay, whatever you hear me say about anybody, I've always been saying this all the time, and I've said this to African TV right in front of him. I've made it clear to him. You have no business with saying you want to see Yomi. In fact, in the same conversation where I say you have to apologize to Yomi, okay, and which he did. Okay, this is how this is how I speak. So people, please stop being choosing. One of the problems we are facing in all this whole thing is people just want to be slave to other people. They don't want to think freely on their own. They just want to feel like, oh, and I think it's because of the exposure that is not, that is not in there. Please, let us free ourselves. This conversation, this gathering is not all about just Mubad. There are other things that people can learn from having gatherings like this. You may not have to be in any gathering like this again. You may not have to. Sometimes the opportunity like this comes once in a while. And when it comes, join it and get something better for yourself and learn. Look at everybody's carrying themselves, doing several things. You can choose to also, put in one thing and get in another thing. But stop this, please. If you continue like that, you will always be like that forever. But change yourself. We are having discussions here. Over time, I've mentioned different people, and I think myself, whatever things I've done, which doesn't seem appealing, I've come out, talked about those things, I've withdrawn some of those things against African TV on different occasions. All right? But again, that is him. Sometimes he can chase it. African TV too may not agree with me on other occasions as well. That's how it is. I'm not a slave, it's not my slave. I'm allowed to say anything, anytime, anything. He may not come to my platform for the next 1 month and begins to come again. I may not go to him for one, chat with him again. Please let me free. Let this thing not be about one kind of
Are you allowed to
tying up people. You can't do this, you can't do that.
Are you allowed to talk now? Is that okay? Now, what I'm
Sorry, Solake. Let me buttress Paparino.
No.
You see,
I will just say
I just want to say something so that I can give you the platform. What I'm trying to say here, to kind of second what Paparino just said, is that if we say African TV, the moment you say 70-30, everybody quickly jump to African television.
Yes,
and now, when we say Range Rover, we actually liken it to Yomi because it's being played on every platform. So it's just a joke. Shall we make it too serious?
Always face the reality.
All right, it's okay. Go on.
Let's face reality.
Let's face the reality.
The reality is this. You guys are saying there are a lot of evidences all along, which I do agree. A lot of evidences, witness evidences, you can say any evidences. But the only thing which I have to mention again, I don't want to mention the name, but I have to, that your big evidence is totally different from what you guys are talking about. Because this one, personally to me, the way I think about it, it's being taken to the police directly. They'll be hearing all these evidences you are talking about on the internet. All this petition taken to the police, not being worked on. But this one was given to the police to work on it, and it didn't follow up. Because all these evidence you guys are talking about, think about it deeply.
You said we've been given other evidence to police. Police did not work on it. So this 3 seconds video, did police work on it?
No. But it's
the same, right?
Followed up. Listen to what I'm saying. Followed up with the public.
What do you mean followed up?
Followed up in the sense that we are talking about it. He has been to the commissioner of police. They said they work on it.
So what do we achieve? What do we achieve from achievement? We have to be able to differentiate between effort and achievement.
Rome is not built in a day, for God's sake.
Thank you very much. We have to recognize there's no achievement yet on that.
Yes. But we are just talking.
Okay, now let's come to this angle. Let's come to this angle.
All the evidence you have been talking about, is there anyone that's been followed up, work on, and is it on? None. But this one is still on, and it's hot. For God's sake, let me be realistic.
Wait, please. So like, okay, there's been some things that has been said. If we want to talk about this 3 seconds video, we should understand that there's a dramatic part of this 3 seconds. The fact that this 3 seconds one, oh, it's too short, and the fact that we can't even identify anybody who is in it is dramatic. Okay, there's fun talking about it, but if we want to be a little bit serious, okay, and divide things into perspective, can we now begin to say that there are some individuals that has been mentioned to be in this particular video? Big Johnny on mute. Big Johnny on mute. Can you hear me, Big Johnny? You both. Big Johnny, are you there?
We can hear you, Papa.
I want Big Johnny in the conversation, please just wait. Okay, we want to try to know something. Yeah, Big Johnny. So when you say Zomo said this, have you heard anything from Zomo? And Rotimi, you can unmute too, because I just want to have...
Yes, I've heard something from Zomo.
Do you believe in it? Do you believe in it?
What do you mean? I don't understand. Do
you believe in what Zomo said?
Of course I did. Wait, please wait.
Ask me. I believe in 10 minutes video. Let them bring it out.
No, he said, have I heard from Zomo? If I
do you believe in the Zomo narrative, what he said?
Of course now, Paparino, he ran away.
Okay, now from what Zomo said, and guys, please correct me if I'm wrong, okay? This is what I've heard over time, okay? That Zomo said that was having a fight with Mohbad, and then it became a fight between him and Yomi, right?
No, that's not right. That's not right.
What is right? Tell me what's
that's
right.
Not right. Said there was a narration when they asked Yomi said he was having a fight with Zomo.
No, tell me what Zomo said. Forget about Yomi. Tell me where.
Okay, Zomo said he was not part of the fight at all. That the fight was between Mohbad and Yomi. And he even buttressed his point by saying, I do help Yomi very well. Even when...
Guys, is that correct? Guys,
even when he was pregnant,
so guys, it's not fine. Coming between
so you never even said
we are not the only ones. Please, we're not the only ones who have listened to Zomo. Guys, did Zomo in any way say that he and Mohbad had issue with Yomi that same day?
No, I don't understand.
No, please wait.
What did I say? Like, change my words. What did I say?
No. From what I heard personally, I didn't hear from Zomo directly. It was like there was a fight between Yomi and Mohbad. Yeah. He tried to intervene. Yeah. Yomi now said it's good. That's what I heard. From it,
I said I was in the platform.
That's what I'm saying. Because Mohbad was having an issue. You want to clear us?
Yes. Was on the live on that day when someone was narrating the issue. He said that they were coming from somewhere and Mohbad drive drove, and that is what caused the argument. So they have the argument till when they get home. So the argument extended when they get home between Mohbad and Cynthia. Yeah. It's never between Cynthia and Zomo. Zomo said they never have an argument between each other.
Correct. That's what he said.
Guys, is that what you heard? Is that the same thing you heard?
No, I think what I heard was that Yomi tried to attack him when he was trying to intervene. That's what I heard.
No, they didn't
that way in that life. I was in the live.
If you have information or not, let me know so I can call on someone.
I was in the live.
John is correct. That is why we are saying that we contradicted.
I was on that live. That was why I told Fabayi that somebody asked him, do you know the father?
Big Johnny, hold on.
Sorry.
John is correct. That is why we are saying that Yomi contradicted Zomo and Zomo contradicted Yomi. it was Wumi supporter that were bringing that narrative out to corroborate what Zumo said, that it was Wumi and Zumo, that the man was Mohbad, but the matter later affected Wumi and Sumo. But that Sumo never agreed to that. It was Wumi supporter that was changing the narrative just to make it look as if Wumi and Sumo has issue on that video. So Sumo exonerated himself completely, according to what he said.
And for you to buttress that point, Andy was the one asking that question. Andy.
Did you hear it personally?
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
No,
Andy was the one asking question. Andy. That guy was the one asking question. Andy. I don't know him, but his name was Andy.
I was on the live that day. When
I too was on the live.
that's not what I heard really.
It was Andy, Perkins.
Where can I get this particular video? Where can I get the video?
Perkins was
there that day. Andy was there that day.
The woman that brought the.
Did anyone post it? Did anyone post it? That's what I'm saying.
I've not seen it on.
Paparino, imagine your phone. Show me what.
Just wait. No.
Let's clear ourselves. My mind is not clear.
I want to hear the guy saying it himself.
If you have Andy's number, call Andy. He will clarify you. He was the one asking questions.
No, I want to hear from the. Is there anything bad from hearing from the guy? Just recommend. Let me go to the platform that is recommended. Let it please go to where. Okay. I've been running from these things because I don't want to have myself entangled.
It's good. It's good.
Anyway, I'm gonna come back to it. Let's see what we get out from this mystery. So you said it's in just me. Let me type it. Just me. Just me. Beautiful name. Just me. Okay. Let's make page now.
I even want you to get that live, because he's almost said something that it is not correct in me. He said that even Mohbad used his own phone to record the fight.
Are you guys sure Just Me posted the video? Let me be clear. Did Just Me post it, or it was just a live stream? I don't think Just Me posted anything like that. Was it posted?
I want to know the truth. In a year before, so
let me see.
I wasn't how I
This is a
this died. I never went to Kurubu itself, so I was just
This is the
on
guy.
my own. I was on my own, and I just one time.
This is Just Me platform. Just Me.
Yes, that is the.
Oh, you were there that day, right? This one, right?
I was there.
And this one is correct, right?
Yes.
She prayed for me that God will be with me. Yes, because they know me. I'm not like this. I'm not a corny person. I'm just one time straightforward man. I just do my thing my own, and I like more. Even to come, he used to mention my name. He put, yes. Don't bring so much people up, oh, please. No, I think only Arocha. It's only Arocha. I don't bring people up. No. So are you hearing me? So that is just my own. And most people around him know me to be one time guy. I'm always with him. Even he was the one that introduced me to Bella. He was the one that introduced me to many Rex. A lot more that I know. And most of them we don't communicate ever since then. Since when they blocked my Instagram. But he do test me, what's up? Even while I was in the Northeast, he used to text me when there is no network at all.
I should play Perkins one. Okay, let me just go there. This one is a lot of explanation. Let's go to Perkins. Let's see whether we get it better there. Perkins. Let's see where in Perkins. Where did Perkins post the video? I'm not seeing anything here. Is it on normal Perkins page? Are you sure Perkins posted this? This is January. I can't say anything. There's nothing like that on Perkins page. Where did you guys get?
I think you got the right video. You just need to forward it.
Let me go back to just me. Perkins don't have any shit like that on this page. Let me go back to where I was coming from.
I've never heard of anybody. Let me ask. We cannot lie to you. We cannot lie to you. Get people see we can pass for you. Because we want to know the truth in a year before. I wasn't how I even when he died. Because we want to know the truth in a year before he died. So to know the truth. We want to know the truth. We want to know who is lying. I want to, even if I use my own money, I want you to sue everybody. Allegation on your head. See, we get there. Say get it, just when we get there. I know all of them we quiet for now because
this is not it. Not getting that particular video, I won't be able to make some certain.
We even asked him that day that you have a. He said he needed an iPhone.
It's just for more yeah.
He said he needed an iPhone that day to be able to show the this thing.
For Imole can have it. Footage for Imole was on the panel on that day with Owoni Koko.
Does anybody know his YouTube page? Jeffrey Mole's YouTube page.
I don't know his YouTube page, but I believe if he can have it on his YouTube page.
Yeah, because I played it there once before. Then I played it on his page. Let's see.
Let's see to the one you are praying before. Let's pray for
that one is very short. That one is just 2 minutes. So
you check your sister config. Your sister config can have it.
My sister is not config. This Ngoni config symbol. Let me see whether I can get something from here.
Paparino, you can search on Madam Comfy page now. Listen.
The full one, I don't just want 2-3 minutes. The ones I'm saying is 2-3 minutes. The guy spoke 10 minutes. Sure, you grab.
Mm-hmm.
I want something
I'm using my other phone to check, but I don't know.
What to 10 minutes. Let me just go on YouTube, type Akpakpa or whatever, and let me see.
You say Faboni.
Let me go to Fabayi. Okay, his channel is J for Imole. Okay, let's put that J. Okay, yes, Akpakpa the name is also Akpakpa as well. I've got his channel, so we should be able to get it here. Because I played it from here. Let me check it from here. So this guy they posted here. Shy. Golden Sea update for justice for that machine. Wow. Total time. I'll find it here 3 days ago. When was that? It's something late. This is February. Yomi Martin, Supreme, TikTok country, Paparino update.
It's around February.
Okay, let me go back then.
Let's just assume 2 weeks, 3 weeks back.
Late February. Late. It is around.
Like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yes.
It was after the African TV saga, right? Or before? To be
After the African TV saga.
I'm just seeing the IT guy. The IT guy just fully ready for this guy page. This guy, an IT guy fan. I didn't see it to very real.
When Wumi went for the first
I don't even know that it's here. Then I say you should be careful the text you're saying, IT guy. You're just all over this guy's page. IT guy on Yomi, IT guy on African TV. Okay, Zomo Mubad best friend. Okay, we have Zomo Mubad best friend on Just Me. Zomo Mubad best friend on Just Me Live 2. Okay, 1 and 2. The first one is 27 minutes, the second one is 30 minutes. Cool. Now let's hear it.
Yes, no, I was not 27 minutes. You were the one that advised me. I left my name for years. I even had to change from Zomo, this thing, Zomoli to Zomonization because of Mubad. You know, his name is this thing is modernization. So I use Zomonization. Even for my TikTok, I use my Snapchat, I use Zomonization. Even for my Instagram, I use Zomonization. So that is it. So there's nothing suspicious about that. You were the one that advised me to do it. And so it's nothing. And even I tried to change it back to Zomonization, but it's not bringing out. So
No, it takes 7 days. After 7 days, it's change.
So it's your own. It's just trying to bring things that are not even meaningful, because you can't just bring me from here, which location to which location. I was not there when we started changing his head to black. Yes, I was there when he was changing it to white. Yes, so that's it. And yes, we're friends, we're brothers. As you know, everybody, everywhere now, nothing like that. I can go anywhere to go and get. If he says he needs something, I can go anywhere to go and get this place. So far, he's satisfied to forget. And we used to play. We used to play. When I was we used to play the studio. When I was we used to play the studio as in 247. It's not ask anybody, anybody. If you want to meet me, you meet me in the studio. And I'm always in the studio with him. We used to sleep in the studio. At times we will be tired, like maybe 3 days sections, 3 days full time. So we are very close, as in close. Yes, close. So that's just it. I also can testify, like I see a lot. The day I came here last, I see a lot. I reach out, like, it's more of a bad. As in Zomo. I'm here with you. Like the day you serve us, you remember that night? You see that end, when you serve us food, then after you serve us egg, you remember that night? Yeah, we see the way that's the Wumi is looking at you. And like someone, yes, it's good. See, you understand that even in the kitchen, I do make go to the kitchen, help me in the kitchen. Yes, I do help her in the kitchen. I don't know that this other one. I used to help her in the kitchen. Even if Mo say, now like this, Mo will be cooking at times, I will be the one washing plates. At times, will be the one, everybody will be in the kitchen. So everybody be, I was more than a friend, I swear to God. Because even to our dog, Simba, I'm the one that do take care of Simba. Yes, I do take care of Simba. So even everybody knows me, I'm not, and I'm a very sensitive someone. I'm very sensitive when it comes to anything I feel I'm saying, or I will tell you, my brother, please just try and be prayerful, this and that. Advice, not worldly advice. Yes, even before I left, we have many prayers we used to, yes, now together. Even when I go to church, me and Cynthia go to the same church, yes. Me and Cynthia goes to the same church. Even Mo used to call me on video call when we were in church. And he always pray. Yes. So there's nothing, me, I don't have any bad record. If he was alive, I wish he was alive. Nothing bad like happened to him. He would express himself why he always mention my name.
Don't worry. You know, if we continue talking from now till tomorrow, people will still not understand what we are saying.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, I think what can solve this problem is the full video. So you get the fight. We need it. And by the grace of God, as I promise, don't worry about how to get it. We will sort it out this week. Because we want to know the truth. We want to know who is lying.
And now I want you, even if I use my own money, I want you to sue everybody who put allegation on your head.
Hold on.
The false allegation.
Hold on. See, when you get there, just when you get there, I know all of them will quiet for now. Because they just want to know who is Sumo. They want to know who is Sumo, where is the Sumo, They just want to know. They want to try to talk to him. That is why all of them put Sumo name for mouth, up and down. Do your own investigation. If you hear something, try to do your investigation before you come out. Come say it. Not by talking on TikTok. We just not talk anyhow. We do research before we say something. And yes, we say, Sumo day here. You people started saying, Sumo, where are you? Sumo is this. Please, let's caution ourselves. Please. Just me. I need to tell Sumo that sue everybody. And when it's fine, but hold on. Nobody have petition Sumo. Nobody have say, okay, Sumo report to this police station. Let them sue Sumo first. If they know Sumo is guilty, let them sue Sumo now.
They cannot sue Sumo.
That is side talk. Alpha.
Nobody can sue him.
No, so you come up sue there.
Well, it's Suzu. Let me just tell you, everybody, I really appreciate this. And someone shared this life to me. Zumo, good afternoon or good morning. We are still in the morning. Good morning. You might not know me, but with the little findings I did about you, the people of Okeletu know you very well. They know you very well. Yes. And this is what I'll just say. There is a video going viral, and they mentioned there is a third person, and Wumi mentioned your name to be the third person in the video. This is what I want you to just do. Please, it was more than 3 minutes.
Perkins.
Yeah?
We have talked about that one we came in, and he's promised to bring video out. Okay, continue. Continue, Perkins, continue.
And now we are all trying to help ourselves. This is not Zoom. Please, I'm very sorry, my brother. The way I saw the share, that's why I just came in. Please, I'm very sorry. I don't know if you have talked about it. I don't know how long you have been on here before.
And we talk about it, and he has promised that, okay, he will bring the video out, so you get. And don't worry.
That's the best thing.
He said he can get the video through his cloud, and he's not using iPhone for now. And we do our best to get an iPhone. Don't worry about that. We saw that one already. We sorted it out. I will know how to talk to some of my people. So yes, that is it.
I really appreciate that. And Zumuli, thank you for coming out and thank you for letting the world hear the part of your story. And I'll be glad to see you some other time on TikTok to spread it. Thank you very much. Okay? Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay.
That is that, sir. Please, I want to leave now, please. I'm sorry, because I'm really busy right now.
It's okay, thank you.
Okay. Right.
Can I talk now?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. What I want to say is that Zomo, please do not leave social media, as in do not leave TikTok for now. Keep going around. Wherever they are defaming you, calling your name. All I want you to do is just come outside. Come out and defend yourself. You see the Brian Boy. You see the way Brian Boy is shouting for you.
I don't want to open the comment section. You don't want to speak
Open it. I want to do something. Open it. Please, open it.
You see the way Brian Boy is out shouting that he knows nothing about Mohbad's death. Please, also come out and defend yourself. Clear your name. You get the name is going viral. Sure, you get people are calling you. They should come out. If you know you have nothing to do with his death, you were not there when he passed away. So please, I'm begging you. I'm begging now. Come out and defend yourself. Clear your name. Sure, you get before they put one kind of your name as well.
But Zumo has nothing to defend. Zumo was not in the house. He was close to them. He was
just me. You don't understand what I'm trying to say. See, bad narrative goes far a lot. By the time he will come out that he wants to defend himself, it will be too late for him to clear his name. I'm just saying it now. It's going on TikTok. Let him defend himself now. I have nothing to do with him. I was not there. It's been long I saw him before he passed away. That is it. Just clear yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. Just me.
Okay, it's fine.
Do you get my point?
I get a point. Let me tell you something. To me now, what I'll just say is that for me, in his video, in everything Mr. Yomi did, Mr. Yomi never mentioned Zumo as the killer. And nobody mentions Zumo as the killer. Okay? He sent a video to Mr. Yomi. A video was sent to Mr. Yomi. And the guy, I do send the video to Mr. Yomi, 3 seconds video. And they let Mr. Yomi know there is this third person in the video. Mr. Yomi never make mention of Zumo. This girl, she went on a live TV show to mention Zumo.
Karima also mentioned Zumo now.
I don't know, but this girl was her name, Yomi, was the one that made mention of Zumo.
Yeah, thank you. Before you
you came in, he already said that. I already told him that. Before you came in, that it was Wumi that mentioned.
It was Wumi that made you want to know. He was having a this, he was having a that. Because okay, it wasn't Mr. Yomi. Nobody is putting anything on Mr. Yomi. It was Wumi that said him and this guy, him and Zulu was having a misunderstanding.
I'm sorry, even in the video, are you hearing me? Even when he was, even my dad sent me the video when Buki was or something, Buki, I don't know her name. Who is that? Buki Jesse. Yes, my dad sent me an interview with Daddy Mubad on TikTok. It was even my dad that allowed me to know. I'm just on my own, I beg. Me, anybody know the talk with my own for me. I'm just.
His network has gone. Just please bear it. His network, not mine.
Why do you feel fish me up? I want to ask a question.
All these people, they have each other's number or connection. Don't plenty for this justice from Movado. 1 minute. Let me try to forward it. I'm listening to this full video for the first time. I think it's my mistake not to have paid much attention on this day. I think it's my mistake. It's interesting. Something I should have listened to.
Okay, somebody asked a question at the comment section. Please, can I ask you? The person asked, who recorded the video?
It was Mubad that recorded it with my phone.
Okay,
point number 1. Is Wumi correct? Big John Wumi said it was Mubad.
That is what I'm trying to tell you.
Just wait, you wait. I want to pick it one by one. No, me, I'm the one going through it right now. Just listen. Big John, are you listening?
Well, did you hear what John said? Did you hear what John said?
Can we just pick the point one by one? Make your own point.
Did you hear what John told you when he answered now?
What did he say?
Ask him again. He will say it. Ask him again.
I'm asking you. Are you not listening? I said, can you hear what this Zomo says?
I'm listening now. Somebody is answering you. I'm listening. Somebody is answering you. I'm listening very well.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. You can answer it. Big John, you on mute. Now we have 2 John.
No, you are looking for a loophole there. I've just told you I was
there.
There's
no loophole. John, you know I like to him. The reason why I search this video is because I want to sort out this Zomo thing once and for all. I'm related to this.
It's dead.
I've not done it before, and I want to
sort it out. So I'm listening.
Yeah. Did this boy Zomo just say that Mubad recorded the video?
You know, I told you before you started playing it that is the first thing I noticed from the interview so far, that was wrong between either Umi or Zomo himself. For him should have come out and said that Mubad used his own phone to record the fight.
And let me buttress that point.
You know, if you guys, the way you guys hear things sometimes and analyze, I'm just shocked. Let me buttress this point. Let me hear myself. Let me hear myself.
Yes, that is what is clear.
Let me take it back with 1456. 14.
Video.
It was Mubad that recorded it with my phone.
Okay, use your phone to
your
It was not me and him.
Yes, that is what is clearing now, yes.
Yes. He used it to have a conversation with him and his that's Cynthia's mom and him. You understand? It was in conversation with Cynthia's mom. So he was using my own phone to make the video. And he had
It's like right. Look at it. What I noticed here first. What I noticed here, it's like Mohbad is used to reporting women to somebody. So Mohbad was using his own phone to call the mother. Look at what Wumi is doing right now. And this guy phone to record Wumi doing what Mohbad. I mean, let's do it up.
Wumi's mother.
It's okay, let's follow it up. Like recording Wumi to show evidence at the same time calling the mama to tell what Wumi was doing.
Calling Mohbad's mother.
Let's continue. So
He said he was not there.
I was not in Nigeria. I was not. Should I come down?
What is wrong with you? Oh, no, don't use that tone, no, please.
Who are you to tell me what is? Can't ask question.
why are they protesting
Just
this guy?
see why I don't like coming to all this panel and talking to me anyhow.
Please. We are not here for fighting, please. Someone already confirmed it. He was not at the burial. He was not inside the house.
Okay. Point number one, he said Mohbad used his phone to record the 30-second video. Point number two, he was not at Mohbad burial. He was not even anywhere in Lagos. All right. We are coming. If anybody can bring any evidence right now showing Zomo in the burial, we will have that as an evidence. And has anybody here got any evidence of Zomo particularly in the burial? I'm waiting to see that. Let's progress. It has part 1 and 2.
Let me just add one more to it. Let me add one more to it.
Please wait.
I cannot just talk to anybody anyhow.
This is one thing about justice. Some people just want to side somebody, and the other one wants to be fighting against. Oh gosh! Look at this.
Beckis, ask your question. Beckis, ask your question. Okay.
Their network, I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting. Wow, this is interesting. Very beautiful live stream. I missed. I really missed. I'm still waiting for them. Everyone is muted there.
No, I don't bring anybody up, oh, please. I open the comment section. They can ask questions.
Please hold on. Just me. If people want to come up and ask questions, let them come up and ask questions. You can't just bring too much people up, okay?
The ones that are up to ask questions, they're not asking them.
Just let him hear his name.
Paparino, if you are a psychologist or you were there that day, it was an arrangee. There were so many people.
Don't worry,
there.
let's listen. We'll tell.
Yeah, God bless you. Listen. That's what I want you to do. Listen.
Bright as a story your background.
Tell me that it's me. Say it's natural.
Okay, natural is calling that just me. On WhatsApp.
Can you hear me? I think it's network. Zomo, can you hear me? Zomo, can you hear me?
Last week, can you hear me? Just me.
I hear you, but I
Use me as moderator because if anybody say anything that we don't like it, then I'll block the person.
Oh my
or
God.
when you mute the person.
Oh my God. What we don't like here.
Zomo, can you hear me? Zomo, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, do you want me to bring people up or are you ready to talk with them or I should not bring anybody up?
But there's no other question I want to answer. Because now, yes, they are just because women mentioned my name that it was me and her. It wasn't me and her that had an issue that day. It was she and me. So what question?
Paparino, talk about that one, please. Talk about what you just said. No. Say something about explanation. Say something about it now.
Those people will have an explanation of what issue.
No, say something about that one first.
Wait. I want to know the issue, whether it's just an argument or it's physical fight. Please wait. When you say issue, could be anything, please. I mean, the information, the substance. It was more than
my brother, I was not in the new house. Are you hearing me?
For Nigeria.
This is not against.
This is the same thing that happened with Prime Boy. I remember when they bring Prime Boy, they were pampering Prime Boy. When you see people don't know how to do something, do things right, people always go the other direction. Look at how Westo was worshipping spending, using spending to receive money. At the end of the day, today now, spending by himself can walk into inquest without no security. Spending can go. People are targeting spending, money for security.
My brother, talk about what we are saying. Leave spending. Talk about what you are just saying. Talk about that, please. What is Zomo saying?
They are not speaking. I'm waiting. I'm playing a video. They are not speaking.
What you have said before now.
Should I be quiet because they're not speaking? They're not speaking. What do you want me to do? Please, don't be so quick. I'm playing the video. They are not speaking. What should I do? Should I be looking at you? It's a show now.
Calm me now. No face now.
I know what Akpapa has been couple of difficulties like they always try to do. And I always used to say on my life, and I said it again, I will not let anybody control me. Nobody bring me on this justice for more bad.
You just calm and wait first. I don't know this. I know how you put in your efforts to get justice. And this comment section, I beg, let me put Sexy or J for money as moderator. Make you.
I already opened the comment section. I opened the comment section.
Wait, let them be working in that comment section. Don't Sexy Candy or
For me, I'm taking this guy straight. You're Fabayi. I'm supposed to talk to this guy. Make clear all these things.
Let me mute us.
Very simple.
Look, I'm just mute us.
Whatever amount this guy needed to come back to Yomi. Let them go and talk to Yomi Adura and whatever. Let them go and clear this thing out.
You gotta say a lot.
Why are they taking the guy to buy him iPhone? Is it iPhone we are talking about here? To clear the information that we have.
Let me just tell you facts. You get a lot to say. Because this girl just wants to put you in trouble. That's what I will say. Maybe if I don't get what I won't get, I will bring the evidence when I get her. Okay, Abby? Yeah, I will just keep mute. I will hear with all of them they say. Please, hold on, please. Just saying, I don't want many people to ask someone any question. Please.
That is why I don't want to bring it up.
Yeah, so please, you can go. Please, you can go.
Are you listening, Paparino?
Wait, please wait. There's part 2 now. This is part 1. Don't be rushed. Part 2 is 10 minutes. This is 27 minutes. Part 1 is finishing.
One by one. Wait small. Peckings. One by one, please. Peckings.
But I have circled out some important information. 1, it was Mohbad who recorded the 30 seconds video. 2, it was an issue between Mohbad and Yomi. 3, he was not at the burial. I have this 3 information circled down somewhere.
I have put number 4. Put number 4.
What is number 4?
Number 4. He was not there, but they were using his phone to record.
Okay, he was not there.
But they were using his phone
No, please wait. We'll clarify that later because he was talking about burial at the same time. He was saying he was not in the burial.
No. He said he was not there. They were using his phone to record. Play it.
Is that what he said? Is that what he said?
Yeah, he never said
that. Now, how can he not be there? When he was never in Nigeria, was not in the area.
Yes, that is where
it just the thing interwove each other.
Paparino, what I want you to pen down.
Let me finish, please.
He said something that I want you to note down. I want to comment on it. He said that he never been into the new house, but the floor of the 3 seconds video they shown look like new house. So where is it wrong?
John, do you know the floor of the previous house to juxtapose the two?
No, I don't know the previous.
Then we're going to get there. Then let's say this. If you don't know, don't conclude yet, please.
No, I'm not concluding. I just said we should pen it down.
Sure. We're going to pen it down. We have
that is
evidence that looks like.
I'm not concluding on anything. I just said we should just pen down so that we can deliberate on it.
All right.
Yeah, and to join the force, Yomi said he was there at Mohbad New House. Yomi said he was there at Mohbad New House, and what is that 3 seconds video is exactly how the new house look at it. Pen that one down.
Was Yomi in the 3 seconds video, or there were some other people who were in that 3 seconds video? Can they in that video tell where they were?
Yeah, God bless you. Good question. Yomi was in Mohbad's new house.
Was Yomi in the 3 seconds video? I don't mean.
I'm telling you. Listen to me. You want me to answer your?
I'm listening.
Yomi was in the Mohbad new house, and Yomi said what he saw in the 3 second video is exactly Yara Mohbad.
No, not only what he saw. Let me protest your point. Not what he saw. What we saw. We are not blind. Get something straight.
As you've been to the former house,
you know, what kind of question are you asking now, Paparino? Stop this question you are asking.
No. You are the one seated between two places. It's an incident between two places. I mean, as you're making the former house, it's a good question. Don't run from good questions, please. Don't do that.
Yes.
Johnny, you are the one from good questions.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It is a good question.
He has evidence that is similar to the 3 seconds fine, but we should know whether the other house.
Let me answer that question. Let me answer the question. Ask me again.
Don't stop measuring Yomi. Are you blind yourself?
Big Johnny.
Ask me a question again.
Stop measuring Yomi. What?
I'm sorry, Mr. Sholaki. Ask me the question again.
It is you are the one causing the problem.
Mohbad said their former house was Osakpa, London. That's what close to them there. So my question is this: has Yomi been to the former house to compare the 2 floors to see which one belongs to that 3 seconds video? Gone.
He never said he has been there.
Don't wait now. Let Big Johnny answer it.
He didn't say he was there, but what he said to conclude his part, because he was also asked the same question, he said when you flash back 3 years ago, where was Mo? And everybody kept quiet. 3 years ago, when you flash back, where he was living, when according to the video and when he came out.
Ask me the same question.
I think Big Johnny just...
No, please wait. If you ask me what all intelligence is different, don't say everybody was quiet. Ask me the same question and say
was Yomi there at the old house?
Ask me this question you asked everybody that you said people were quiet. You said 3 years ago.
When they asked Yomi about Yomi said if I had not seen the video and I have not been to Mohbad house, then I would have said it's not like that. So the question they should be asking now, that was how he put it, that where was Mohbad 3 years ago? Was it in Malian house or was it in this guy house?
Thank you very much. Yeah. 3 years ago, what we can say is that Mohbad was not in his new house, in the house he died 3 years ago. He was never there. Because we get the information to that new house April 2023. So April 2023 to April 2024 is 1 year. To April 2025 is 2 years. So there is no way 3 years ago Mohbad was in the new house. Mohbad being in the old house Baba Mohbad said Mohbad was living in Osakpa, London, before they packed into the new house. So has anybody checked the house in Osakpa, London? Or ask Baba to take them to the house? No. All right. Let's continue.
Come down and be going to our house.
Patience.
I hear you.
I talk with you. I want you to understand something. I do this live because of Zomo and because I'm tired of this rubbish going on TikTok. And I said in this 2025.
Wait, who is the rubbish boy that is tired of? Who is your Fabayi?
She's trying to say the shenanigan going on justice for Mohbad.
He said, I'm tired with this rubbish boy. Who is this rubbish boy?
We don't know.
Let me take it back. Wait a minute. Just listen.
I talk with you. I want you to understand something. I do this live because of Zomo and because I'm tired of this rubbish going on TikTok. And I said in this 2025 we want justice for Mohbad. We are not play. We are not.
You hear that?
Rubbish here going on, not boy. Rubbish boy.
God bless you. God bless you.
Okay.
Yes, brightest.
Let me tell you, you said what happened to Mohbad.
Your name sounds familiar. It's been a while. Have you been in this case some time ago? Your name sounds familiar.
Are you stupid? You don't know me.
No.
So you don't know me now. You don't know brightest.
I know this name, but I don't know.
What are you now?
It's fine. Did you change? That's what I'm asking you. Where have you been?
Go play. I would like to data. I will carry you to data state. I will just get there. And we'll win. What's wrong with you now?
I don't remember stuff. I'm telling you. What?
I don't understand what I talk. No, I let me rest in peace. That's why you off my blues. You don't want me to talk straight at me.
Why will I offer this? I didn't offer anything. I speak freely. I mean, you can speak. Okay, go on. Just go on. I just know that I know this thing.
So what? You said something. So what were you saying? Like, what happened to Mohbad?
Yeah, we are trying to find out the situation of the 3 seconds video. And you said you were in that live stream. Is there anything you want to add to this conversation? If you
Okay, let me understand that because I don't understand. But I don't feel understand. You talk to me directly so that I will understand.
I was trying to be friendly. I said that I've seen your name around before, that I know this name, Brightest. And then you're asking whether I'm stupid. What do you want me to do?
That's why I just stupid. God will answer you questions. You got inside there. I know where.
Did I say you know where? Did you hear
I was assuming that because the way you act is like you act as if I don't know what I'm doing. What's your problem, okay?
What did I? Okay, anyway, just go on. I don't know what I did. Just go on.
Okay, you don't know what you did.
Well, I mean, what did I do? Tell me, what did I do, please? What did I do? What did I do?
Yeah, see you
now, please stop joking. Now people are watching. Don't waste people's time now.
I'm not joking.
I think I've been seeing your name some time ago before, maybe 2023, whatever. I know Bratis, and as now I've not seen for a long time.
My name some time ago before.
Yes, and on my channel, my platform.
Wait, you seen my name before some time ago. What did that stand for?
I don't remember. That's a long time. Do you think I keep it in my head? I don't know you. Do I know how you look like? We've never spoken on video. I've never spoken to you on video.
Paparino, you've seen my name, and you know my name before in your former. So what did I stand for?
Good. In my former what?
You say you've seen my name and former. What did I stand for? I stand for.
Is it Bibiriano? Is it Bibiriano?
Bibiriano. What's Zara?
I'm trying to find out who you are. Anyway, just go on. Let's say I don't know you. Okay, I don't know you.
You want to find out who I am before you talk. For the real matter,
I'm just saying that I've seen a name, Brightest, before. This name, Brightest. I'm being respectful. I'm believing maybe there's misunderstanding here. That's why I'm coming down for you. So that it doesn't look like I'm using power or whatever.
If I make a shot for you, I will kill you. So what you okay? Let me no go never kill you now. No make I go now. No go never kill you. What they talk about this mobile case now? The last time we meet on the talk. On our girlfriend, on our talk. Now so what is the stop now?
Do you want to talk about this the second video, or want us to continue?
I will not talk to you again because right now it's like you're becoming a nuisance.
Anyway, just be muted. Let's continue with our video.
If I block me, I don't fucking care.
And people want to come up